so that's been good. Just trying to get used to the new race car and kind of go through changes and see what things do. So obviously being on an oval with this car for the first time, or a big oval for the first time. I tested Martinsville with it, but haven't been on an intermediate track with it yet. So just kind of getting my feet wet, learning, and getting up to speed.
Perfect. If you have a question, raise your hand.
Yeah, this was like the first day at school with all the new employees, all the new mechanics and engineers, and just getting settled in with new surroundings. And then you add in a next-gen car, so there's been a lot to digest today. And I think we've done really well thus far to find little things with the car and to be able to find some speed. And then had a couple of 10-lap runs to understand a little bit more about the tire wear. And so it's a process of checking off little boxes and working towards bigger projects over these next few hours today. And then tomorrow, reset with some things. You can possibly try something different with the transaxle and find other things in the rear of the car to look at changing with anti-dive and some cambers, casters. There's all kinds of new fun, cool toys and parts of the car to work with. So there's a lot going on, and it's been a good day at 2311 to start out with a new group of guys and to meet some of the TRD people as well behind the scenes. Yeah, I felt like Billy was a top contender. Billy Scott is the winner in the Cup Series. We've won together, and I feel like our time at SHR was cut short a few years back. And so he was in my top three right away. And everybody at 2311 filtered through all the different candidates, and we felt like Billy Scott would be the guy. It was just his situation and his contract where he was before. I always had to wait and hope that it would all turn out the right way. So here we are. His first day was 2 days ago. He's been drinking through a funnel. Here we are at the track. We're ready to go.
And how many people are you working with this week that you never have worked with before?
It's easier to count the guys that I have worked with. So Frank, the tire guy from Ganassi, came over with me. There's a shop guy that was at Ganassi on Chastain's team that's here. A few familiar faces from SHR and Roush and Penske. I mean, I guess anytime I walk through the garage, I get to wave at everybody because I've been with a few different teams. And so this new group, I can just feel the enthusiasm and the energy level of, all right, let's go. But it's, hey, just calm down and let's get all the boxes checked off the right way.
Yeah, so far so good. I think the first run was a little sketch for me. I thought I had a flat going in turn one. On my very first lap, I pulled it in, and before I got back in the garage, that's when the 3D crashed. So I don't know, we went back out, we didn't change anything, and everything felt comfortable again. So I don't know if something was on the track was dirty, wasn't cleaned off enough, but definitely something happened over there that I feel like probably caused the 3D's issue as well. So I was a little skeptical after that, going back out, but since then, I feel like we've made some good changes on the car. I'm trying to really relate stuff back to the simulator test that we did last week, and just trying to make sure that some of those changes that we felt like were beneficial in the sim kind of played out over here. Some have been good, some haven't been good, and some correlated, some didn't. But all in all, I feel like we're learning a decent amount. I was just watching those two cars out there with each other. Definitely want to get out and get behind some cars. I feel like there's things that you can do to your car to trim it out, make it a little faster, but not sure how that's going to drive behind cars. It's a big unknown that we're going to have. But you're trying to get your car where you can run wide open around here. Speed still feels pretty slow as far as speed and lap times go. But when you do have moments, it actually almost feels like you're going faster at moments. So good productive test so far.
Comfort.
I mean, the Hendrick cars are pretty good on the mile and a half racetrack, so I can't speak to how his last year's car drove and this year's, but I feel now that I don't know when he came in, but over the course of the day, I feel like we've gotten mine a lot more comfortable. first 2-3 runs, I probably would have said the same thing, but I feel like now we've kind of got it a little bit more comfortable. It definitely was, a lot more on edge on entry of the corner to start the day, and I feel like we've gotten ours a little bit better. So I feel like the heart rate's come down a little bit in the car versus the first couple runs because you're so on edge, and with the profile, the sidewall profile of the tire, things just, you don't feel things as quick, and so you almost feel like you're a little behind on the steering when it does get loose. And so I've had a couple moments there where I've kind of like thought I could spin out, and luckily we didn't. But I would say it's so far now. I would say it's pretty close for me.